Okay. Good morning, children. So, in this class, we are going to learn how to search files and folders using wildcard characters. So, this is what the topic for today's class. But for understanding this topic, at least for searching the files and folders in your desk of yourself, you need some prerequisite. Okay, so the file may have two important components. One is file name, and the second important component is file extension. Okay, this file extension will have maintain a format, file format in background, but for searching a file, so what is our main topic? Our main topic is we have to search a file. So for searching a file, the two important things we need is, at least we should know before searching a file is, we should know the file name, and the second one is file formats. Okay, so that's why I designed a pre-planning activity as set of file format images. I sent you the Word document with image collections for various file formats. And in that document, so I'm showing the document for you here also. So this is what the document I sent you yesterday. In this Word document, I have collected many file format extension. For example, see, so this is audio file format, and the audio file formats may have extension of, look at this is important, .mp3 extension. So while searching, for example, if you want to search some audio file means, you can simply search using that mp3 .mp3 .wav wave file .wpl. Children, I am showing this document just to remember or recall your earlier learning. You should note carefully, or you should keep it in mind, these three formats for audio file formats. While searching audio file formats, you may search using this formats .mp3 .wav .wpl. Similarly, video file formats. If you want to search video files, you should know the extension. Few extensions are given for you. There are many extensions, but the most famous and most popular extensions are .mp4, .flv, .avi. So most of our desktop will be installed with these applications. Okay, that's why I'm giving you .mp4, .flv, .avi. These extension you should remember while searching for a file or folder. Okay, word processor file .docx, docs, which is nothing but the Microsoft Word document .odt. This is again a word processor file, but this .odt extension is used in operating system. Linux operating system. This is used in Windows operating system, and this is used in Linux operating system. And this WPS is a software which is carrying all the word processing softwares, PPT, Excel, Word. This you may find in Redmi phone, and you may download this software for your phone from Play Store or Nokia, Microsoft Store. Anywhere you can download this WPS, and it is a packed many word processing software with the extension .wps. Okay, and this is presentation files, PPT presentation, Microsoft PowerPoint, PPTX, PPT. Earlier versions use PPT, newer versions of Microsoft is using PPTX. And this ODP is again a presentation software in Linux operating system. Okay, I'm listing file formats used in various operating system also. Here for spreadsheet, Excel is in Microsoft Windows OS, and ODS in Linux operating system. And we are having many image files, BMP. Please keep it in mind, the extension of files. BMP is nothing but, if you create an image in Paint, it will be saved in .bmp extension. GIF file. So you will get more animated images in WhatsApp. Yes. So GIF file. The extension is GIF file. You will call it as GIF file, and you all well known about GIF, I know. And JPEG, JPG, JPEG. It will be called as JPEG or JPG. And PNG file. TIFF file, Photoshop, PSD. So these are all various extension of image files. And as a IT student, definitely you will write programs, no? So if you write program in C++ language, you should store it in .cpp extension. Otherwise, you will the compiler will not compile your program. The extension should be correct. And if you write program in C, you should follow a .c extension. If you write program in Java, you should have .java. And if you write program in Visual Basic, you should have .vb extension. And still more extensions are there. For example, in Python, the extension is .py. So similarly, while saving a file, we should follow the extension norms. Otherwise, the file will not be recognized by the particular application. Okay. So if you saved your file in .docx and if you try to open it, it will give a prompt message and tell you whether to convert, or sometimes it will tell you this particular file is not supported. It is because of that format extension change. So we should open the appropriate file in appropriate application. And these are some compressed files. Sometimes our file size may be huge. To reduce the size of the file, we should use compressor. So some compressed file extension are .zip and .rar. So these are all the various file formats. Mostly all the applications will be installed in our system. Don't forget the extensions. Extensions are very important when searching a file. So this one I shared you yesterday and explained you today. And next, so if you have this fundamental, and we'll move on to the topic. So what is our topic? Searching for files using wildcard characters. Okay. So where will you search the file? Where will you search the file? You heard this learning in your earlier classes. Yes. In your 4th standard or in your 5th standard, you learned where you have to search the files and folders. Okay, ma'am telling you. Look at this taskbar, this icon. This is File Explorer window. This is File Explorer window. If you want to search for any files or folders, what you should do is you should go to File Explorer. Now I'm clicking to File Explorer window and look at this place. So this is search box. This is search box. Currently I'm looking this PC downloads folder. My Explorer is opening downloads folder for me. So it is in search box, it is telling me search downloads. Whatever the file I need, I'll immediately go and type the name in this search box. So I'll pick it up immediately. Why I have to use this search box? In this download folder, currently I'm having how many items? 40 items are there. So simply scrolling down and up and search for the particular file is very difficult. For making the process easy, the File Explorer is inbuilt with the default option called search box. So if you know the file name, and type here, will help you to locate all the fields. For example, lesson alone I know. So if you type lesson, it will pick you all the files which are started with the name lesson. So that's the speciality of search box. Okay. Sometimes the user, if you know the file name, you simply type and get your file. But some users forgot their file name. Or sometimes they will simply know the first 3 letters alone I know. The first 3 letters may be L, E, S, S. I think it will start in L. Definitely I know that it will start in L. That's what they will know. And some user, the first 2 letter L, E, S, S, and it will finish in N. Definitely I know it will finish in N. That's what every user have different flavors of forwarding. So in that situation, that is if we don't know what exactly we are looking for it, what exactly we are looking for it, or if we don't know the exact name, if we don't know exact name, how we can search for the particular file in this file explorer window. For that, the Windows is offering wildcard characters. While searching a file and we don't know the name exactly, in that situation we may get a help of wildcard characters. So wildcard character is nothing but I'm going to simply use two symbols in my searching, two symbols in my searching. One is star, otherwise called as asterisk. What is the name of the symbol? Asterisk. Asterisk is nothing but star symbol. Another one is question mark. Another one is question mark. Either we can use question mark in your searching, or you can use asterisk symbol in your searching. By using these two wildcard characters, we can search the files and folders. Keep it in mind, children. The wildcard characters used here for searching files and folder is one is star, the name is asterisk. Another one is question mark. You know question mark, yes, question mark symbol. By using these two symbols, we can simplify or make easy the process of searching for files when you don't know the file name exactly. When you don't know the file name exactly. Now I come to you. The first option, question mark. How to use question mark to search for particular file. So what is the task of question mark symbol is, the question mark symbol is used to substitute for one letter or one symbol. What it will substitute? If you don't know only one letter, sorry, not like that. You can substitute question mark in the place of one letter. I'll help you in demonstrating you. Now I am in search box. In search box, I am typing LE. Yes, that's all I know. And now I am simply giving one question mark. Now look at the results. So in one question mark place, it will replace some one symbol, and all the relevant matching are shown here. It is showing me some Excel file, it is showing me some BMP file, and it is showing me some Word document file. So if now out of these 13 items, you can quickly get into your file. Okay, and sometimes I know LES, and in between two letters may come. I know, and I also know the end letter. I also know the end letter. Now what I have typed, LES double question mark, and the end letter is N. So now look at it will display all the lesson. So it is replacing two letters here. One letter for the first question mark and the second letter for the second question mark. So in between it will not worry on any different types of characters. For example, in the previous case, LES question mark, you will get all kind of, see, Excel. In Excel, see, LESSOMV. The file is end with MV, and in PMP file LESSOMV, and all others are having LESSON. So all are listed when you put one question mark. But in the second case, ma'am is using two question mark, and also I am specifying the end letter N. Now look at the difference. In the earlier case, it is displayed LES and some letter in between, and end with N, and also end with MV. Now here, see, we didn't see the LES MV files. MV files are not moving, not here. Why it is not listed here? Because I give option for the N letter definitely will be N. That's why it removed the MV option which is shown earlier. So in this way you can make your searching process. So this is one way. Suppose the end letter is MV means in this case it will display only the MV ending letters. So in the previous case, it listed all the n-ended files. And in this case, as the ending letter is MV, it is listing MV. Okay. And for example, MV, you know the file extension also. The file extension is Excel. The file extension is Excel. File extension is Excel. So see, you are specifically giving format and also giving n letter. So everything you have given, you only forgot the middle two letters. So in this way you can get it. For example, if you given simply MV means it will display all the formats. It will display Excel or it will display BMP. Now I don't want, I know the file format. The file format is BMP. So if you type BMP, it will display only the BMP file. So in this way you can search your restrictions. Okay. So you can search in terms of using wildcard character. If suppose you don't know the file exactly, and if you know the file format, by using that also you can search. So first character question mark is over. Okay, by using question mark, the question mark symbol simply substitute for one letter or one symbol. It will simply substitute for one letter or one symbol. Now we substitute it for two symbols. Okay, the second one is star. So star, how the star will take it means the asterisk symbol is used to substitute for one or more letters or symbols. One or more letters or symbols. For example, less star. If I give less star, less star means it will display all the files which are having LES. Wherever it is locating LES, it will display. For a convenient, I'll give you grade star. See, in the first file, grade is at the end. In the second file, grade is at the beginning. Some other file, the grade is at the end, middle. So middle, end, star, beginning. Wherever it find grade, so it will display all the files. So the meaning of star is used to substitute for one or more letters and symbols. But the question mark is used to substitute for one letter or one symbol. That's the difference. And this is one example. Now I am simply telling grade star. And we can also search in this way. Grade star, which means that in file name I need all files with the name grade star dot doc. See, in the earlier case it will display all the files. I got audio file, PPT file. See, one more time I am telling you, if you give grade star, it will display first file is audio file, these all are Word document, and these two are PPT. So it is showing you all categories of file. If you give grade star, because I didn't restrict on file formats, I didn't say anything about file formats. That's why it is displaying all the file formats. But you want a file with the name grade, having grade, and also you know the file format. That is, you want only the doc. See here now, only the document file will be displayed for your search. Okay, and if you want PPT, so only the PowerPoint presentation will be shown to you. Okay, this is what the speciality of star. In this way you can search for any files and folders. And you really don't know what is coming under name column. You don't know the name column, but you want to search for all the presentations, all the PowerPoint presentations in your system. Okay, you don't know the file name. You created some PowerPoint and you really totally forgot the file name. But you know you created the PowerPoint presentation. You know you created the PowerPoint presentation. So how can we get all the PowerPoints available in this folder is simply give star dot ppt. What I have given, star ppt. So it will retrieve all the PowerPoint presentation present in the downloads folder. Okay. So in name place, you don't even know the one letter. That's why you simply give star. Retrieve all files, those who have the format PPT. Similarly, star.doc. Now it will retrieve all the files which are having doc. And from this document you can search. Okay. And next, can we combine both the question mark and asterisk symbol? Can we combine both the question mark and asterisk symbol? Yes, we can combine asterisks and question mark. Now look at this example. LES question mark MB dot star. Now in this case, I have used both asterisk symbol and also question mark symbol. I used question mark symbol in file names place and used star in file format place, file extension place. So if you used star in file format place means it will display all the files, all the file formats. Okay, in the name of LES, and in file I don't know two letters. I don't know two letters. So and MB. But I know the ending will be MB and starting will be LESS. So what the system will now do? It will search for all the files with LES, starting LES and ending MB, and it will also retrieve all the file formats. See here, now in this name I am having both the Excel file and also BMP file. So all are listed here. So in this way we can use star. Star is to simply retrieve all. All. It means to all. Grade star, which means that all the file starting with or ending with or in the middle grade. Wherever it is locating grade, it will display all. Okay, all. Whereas question mark simply replace the one letter or one symbol. That's the difference. Okay. Either we can use the asterisk and question mark in file name place, or we can use the asterisk and question mark in file format place. Okay children. So in this class I taught you various examples of using wildcard characters in searching files and folders. Now if you have system in your home, you please try all the examples I taught you. You may also refer your book. In book also they have listed some examples. Using that, try to search files and folders in your desktop. Thank you children. Thank you all.